Chapter 3, Culture, Religion and Language. Approximately 90% of the population in the Gambia are Sunni Muslims. Around 9% are Christians, and the remainder follow traditional indigenous beliefs. The official language of the Gambia is English. However, in everyday conversations, most people use native languages such as Wolof, Fula, and Mandinka. In March 2014, Gambian President Yahya Jammeh announced that English would no longer be used as the country's official language. He declared, "English is a colonial inheritance, and we aim to speak our own language." Historical events. In 2008, the Islamic Assembly declared that it did not recognize Shia Islam. While the majority of Gambian Muslims are Sunni and adhere to the Maliki school of jurisprudence, Shia Muslims constitute a small minority. Shia Islam was introduced to the Gambia through Lebanese immigrants. Religions in the Gambia: Islam, 90%, Christianity, 9%, other religions, 1%. How the Gambia became an Islamic republic. Following an announcement by President Yahya Jammeh, the Gambia was officially declared an Islamic republic starting from the previous day. He stated that this move was intended to further distance the country from its colonial past, a shift that, considering the increasingly strained relations between the Gambia and the West in recent years, was not entirely unexpected. However, the details of any potential changes to the country's governmental structure remain unclear. President Jammeh emphasized that changing the nation's status to an Islamic republic is part of the Gambia's effort to align more closely with its religious identity and cultural values. By doing so, the Gambia joined Pakistan, Mauritania, Iran, and Afghanistan as the fifth country to adopt the title of Islamic Republic. The Guardian newspaper reported on Jammeh's televised speech, in which he stated, "In accordance with the country's religious identity and values, I declare the Gambia to be an Islamic republic. Since the majority of our people are Muslim, the Gambia can no longer continue with its colonial legacy." Jammeh also stressed that this change would not result in restrictions on followers of other religions. It is worth noting that in 2013, Jammeh also withdrew the Gambia from the British Commonwealth, describing the organization as a modern form of colonialism. Although the Gambia maintained strong trade relations with the UK and other European countries, its diplomatic ties with the West had steadily deteriorated in recent years. Historical roots: the Gambia shares many historical traits with other West African countries, particularly regarding the transatlantic slave trade. Originally a Portuguese colony, it became part of the British Empire in 1765. The country gained independence from the United Kingdom in 1965. Since independence, only two individuals have ruled the nation: Dauda Jawara, from 1970 to 1994, and Yahya Jammeh, who seized power in a military coup and replaced Jawara as president.